Craig, you are specialized on subs, stand-up paddle boards. What's new in your line?
Yes, we have these two new fishing boards. It's designed for stand-up fishing. We have mounts on here that you can mount Scotty mounts. You can do fishing racks, bucket holders, fish finders. So it gives you a nice way to look down in the water and fish and sup at the same time.
So this board is actually for fishermen?
Correct. It's designed specifically for fishing.
Okay.
Yes. We also have in our line two fitness boards. The nice thing about these is it has a different type of siping on the EVA, so when the people are on their hands and knees, it doesn't leave any marks.
Okay. Is it out of air or what's the material?
Yes, we actually, everything is a drop stitch technology, so if they're inflatable, you can deflate them, roll them up, and carry them very, very easily, anywhere. I travel all over the world with a 12-foot board.
Okay. It's around $1,000?
They range between $699 and $1,100 US dollars, so just under 1,000 euros.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what makes your boards different to the other ones?
We try to look for different functions of the boards. So we have your average cruisers, we have the fitness, we have river boards, fishing boards. So we have a wide variety of styles.
So what makes this board to a fitness board? Can you do yoga on it?
Yes, I can't do yoga on it, but more flexible people do, mainly the ladies. Yes.
Okay, what else do you have?
Well, we have this 18-foot, 8-person sup that's right over here. This is our super sup. It's 18 feet, 5 feet wide, designed for 8 people.
Wow, almost like a great shark.
It's a
great
big
shark.
one. Yeah, I've had 22 people on it before, but it's very, very large.
Wow. So it's like a party board, or?
It is. It's just a big party barge, good for corporate events, team building events. In the United States, the Boy Scouts of America use these.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where can I find your boards?
We sell on Amazon. Amazon Germany offers all of our products, and we're looking for other partners to sell them at retail stores.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. But can you see it in the water as well?
Yes.
Okay, Greg, that's the board that's going to go in the water?
Yes, it is. This is our Fit 1032. It's a fitness style board. It's a great all-around board, good for fitness and just for paddling.
Okay. Who's going to go into the water?
We're going to have Tina over here. She's going to be our
Tina?
demonstrator.
Nice to meet you.
That's Tina. So if you want to take that, and then we'll put that in the water. As you can see, it's very easy for her to get on. Good balance. Paddle is at the right length, and then it's just very easy to paddle. The key is just keeping loose and flexible. So as you can see, she's only been paddling for 2 years. Very, very simple and easy. It has a high flotation, 15 centimeters, so it stays up in the water. Very important just to keep your knees relaxed and balanced.
Can you do the yoga thing on it?
Tina, would you mind doing a little bit of yoga for us? And there we go. And then she can actually, with the EVA, the way it's designed there, it's very comfortable in the knees and it gives you good grip. So as you can see, Tina was doing some yoga here. Even as a fairly beginner, the SUP gives you a level of challenge.
Okay.
So if you're actually a really good yoga person, it gives you a whole nother level of challenge. But it's simple enough that even a beginner yoga person can do it.
Good luck with the distribution.
Thank you very much.
Tina, thank you very much for your performance. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Today's the day. We are going to be taking the paddleboard out. We'll be going with Brendan. He is the owner of both the Glacier Guide company here in Seward, Exit Glacier Guides, and also the owner of Liquid Adventures. So the two trips that I'm talking about is when we went paddleboarding next to the glaciers, and also when we went ice climbing. I'm going to be borrowing a dry suit of his, and we're going to be taking one of his paddleboards out, one of mine out, and going after some halibut. I just whoa, easy there, guys. I just went by the local bait shop here, got some herring, some circle hooks, which I'll be showing you later, and a weight. and I'll be showing you how that all goes on the fishing pole. The fishing gear I'm going to be using is not specifically made for halibut, but we're not going after a big halibut today. Our goal is a 20-pounder. That would be awesome. That's small on halibut terms. We've been hearing stories of people catching bigger. We're not going to catch anything. That will probably catch something. So we honestly have no idea what to expect. So it should be a good time. So I'm heading over to Brendan's now. We're going to get the paddle boards aired up, the fishing gear all squared away, and head over. It's raining a little bit right now, so we'll see how it goes. Here we are with Brendan. He has a little trick. Halfway blow it up with a blower, and then the rest of the way you pump up with the pump that we got. So that's the board about halfway inflated. Ready to fish today, Brendan?
Oh yeah. First halibut in the bay and a paddleboard.
First one ever. So that's pretty cool. That was pretty quick. I'm gonna have to get myself one of those.
Yeah. It takes half an hour without that, usually. You pump your arms out.
Paddleboard set, good to go. Grabbing his fishing pole. Mine is right over here. I'm gonna be using a ugly stick jigging rod, and being that I don't have a halibut pole, I'm gonna be using a bait caster reel. This is not the ideal setup, but for the first time, it's just more getting on the water and seeing how it goes.
You got a paddle, right?
Yeah.
Dry suit, booties. So for fishing, we got the club, we got tackle, we got rods, we got bait. We can make anything else that we need to.
It's true.
Paddleboarding, we've got the boards, the paddles, dry suits and booties. We're good. Anything else we can fabricate?
Anything else we'll get figured out. What do you think is going to be the outcome today? You think we'll get a fish on today?
Oh, I think we're going to get a fish on today, and I think it's going to surprise the hell out of us. And just the mayhem that ensues of getting something on the line and trying to figure out how to get it on the board.
So as you can see, it is a little rainy, but not bad at all. Just a little drizzle. So the camera gear should be able to get a lot of good footage. We're going to be heading out on the water. It's pretty calm today, so very excited to get out there. So where we're heading right now, there's a road up here called Nash Road. We're going to turn right on that, follow that down to a beach, Spring Creek, and there's an RV parking area outside of town, $15 a night, and then we're going to go in the water from there. We've been talking to a couple people around town that are fishermen, and well, not fishermen per se, that's their job. They're fishermen that like to go out and fish a little bit, and they've caught halibut out where we're going. And we looked at some topo maps, and we've seen where there may be some halibut. Some people also mentioned that's a good spot for them, so I guess we'll see. So next time we see you guys, we'll be getting everything ready for the water. So the spot we're at right now, I've gone snagging out here for salmon a lot. You can see that jetty right out there. Dirk, one of the guys that fishes out here, he said he used to cast right off that and catch some halibut. And if you can imagine a little crest just right about there that cuts down, there's a big hole out there, and that's where we're gonna be heading. Looks like they may have a salmon on over there. People come down here and snag. They also can snag flounder down here. We're not going after those guys.
Want something bigger.
It is absolutely beautiful out here. It's a very nice day. Whoops. We're gonna head down to the beach, but don't want to ruin these RVers' views. This is something else on the RV queue. You can come down here, park for free, and have this view. It's a pretty cool view right there. That is the Spartan oil rig. It was brought in here getting some work done. Their contract's out. We are working on getting everything done. We're gonna go with one milk crate today. Both fishing poles are gonna fit in there. That's gonna be bungee corded down to the board. So hook's right there. It's gonna hold it in one place. And Brendan's board's gonna be the board we use to actually get the fish on if we get one, to actually bring it out of the water. This is our stick for hitting the fish if we get one. I'm gonna be using the Session today. Gonna be seeing how this little guy does with audio with the floaty housing. I decided to go with this clip. It's gonna clip right on the milk crate. That way it's gonna be quick release, just in case it does fall off, it'll float. And if the and for any reason the crate goes in, this should fall off once it goes in the water. So it's just a safety net, a couple ways to make sure that I don't have my Session go to the bottom of the bay down there. I'm also going to be using this this head strap with my GoPro 3, and later on, once we get this figured out and dialed in, I plan on having another GoPro possibly facing underwater on the paddle. Not too sure yet, but this is all just a big experiment. This will be the last video with the note. We got it all set up, dry suits are on. Just got to set up my my fishing rig real quick, and we are going to be on our way. Okay, Brendan's already out there. I had some bad luck with my line. For those that don't know, my camper van was full of mold when I got back because there's moisture in the van, and moisture is not good for fishing line. So I think I got some decent line in there, and we're gonna get out on the paddleboard. Very worst, you know, we'll get out there and do some fishing. You know, going on the paddleboard. That's the worst that could happen right now. So we're gonna get all this situated, put together. I think I have everything. This is the setup. Got my herring with the weight underneath. Got the net. I can't point out where Brendan's at right now, but he's sitting on his board. So I'm gonna pick this bad boy up and get the paddling. The Session is going to be pointed at me just like that. Have him angled up a little bit, so that'll be right there as I'm going out, so that way as I'm paddling you'll be able to see me. Now the part that I didn't think about, how am I going to get this paddleboard out here with all this fishing gear on it? Let's see how heavy. Well, that's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Not bad. Made it. The first trip on the paddleboard is going after halibut. Point this up a little bit. This feels good. The water is crystal clear right now. I've come out here to snag salmon years now. I had no idea the water was this shallow. There's probably salmon running away from me right now. There's some fishermen over there. Looks like they have one on. Some ducks. Man, they are killing those salmon over there. They're just over there snagging. They might just be pinks. You have the pink salmon, and you have the silver salmon. Silver salmon is what you want. The board feels good. When we were on it in the glaciers for a paddleboarding trip, there was absolutely no waves. It was, it was like a little natural lagoon. What you're hearing right now is that Spartan rig. is a black-legged kittiwake. Pretty common throughout here. The red-legged, however, they are a threatened species right now. Oh, lion's bane jellyfish. Man, it got deep out here. I don't know how deep it is, but it got deep.
Good morning, guys. It is June 20th and it is Ryan's birthday. It's currently about like 9 a.m. I just cooked Ryan breakfast. I made biscuits and gravy. Whenever you go to a breakfast place or a brunch place, he always orders biscuits and gravy or breakfast tacos and like burritos and stuff. But I decided to just make biscuits and gravy because it's actually surprisingly easy. I'm realizing now how easy cooking is if you actually follow the directions, which I'm bad at. But today's gonna be a fun day. We woke up and the weather was like really not great outside. It looks like it's gonna rain, but it's not gonna rain, which is so weird. It's supposed to be like 101 degrees today. So yeah, should be fun. It's a little loud in my apartment because we got the vent going on and the AC is so freaking loud, but we are gonna get this day started. Happy birthday to you.
What'd you cook?
Oh, you know, don't act surprised.
My favorite. How do you know?
I'm scared. Don't lie to me.
No, I swear it's good. You're wasting this good one over here.
Stick in.
You know what we need? Drinks.
V8.
Nah, I might drink this orange juice. It's coffee. No, I have free Starbucks today. I can't waste the coffee. Most people fold, like take theirs in half. I turn mine in pieces. I also eat my chicken biscuits in half. Like, I open it, take the chicken off, eat the chicken, and eat the biscuit. And most of it, I don't know why.
He's a biscuits and gravy pro now. So it's Ryan's birthday, and I just made his favorite biscuits and gravy. Good?
Mm-hmm. Where'd you find this recipe?
Pinterest.
Wow. Wow. Oh, nice. I need a bar cart now.
Mm-hmm. You like it?
Yeah, thank you. It's really nice.
Tell him what it is.
It's for mouthwash.
Ryan.
It's a whiskey decanter or any other alcohol decanter. Look how nice it is.
What does a decanter do?
It just makes it more decorative, I think.
Oh. I thought it serves like an actual purpose.
Just look fancy, I think. I don't know.
So, we are all ready to go to the river.
It's a lake.
Lake, whatever.
I
I
don't know
don't
what it
even
is.
know. We don't know. We're new here, so sorry. We are in matching outfits. He has like two of these little Columbia things. They're like SPF, right?
Just a Omnishade.
What does that mean?
Maybe they're SPF 15 or something.
I'm repping my ATL hat today. And we're gonna go paddleboarding.
We're going to Ladybird Lake to a place called Sub ATX. And I guess they give us like a 15-minute lesson and send us on our way. So I'm kind of nervous. Last time I paddleboard was in Miami. I fell.
So sleepy all of a sudden. We just remembered that Ryan has a Starbucks birthday reward.
Hey, can I get a venti iced white mocha? And instead of whipped cream, can I get salted cold foam on top?
We got a venti and we're gonna split it.
So we're actually at Live Love Paddle. And it's not near the water. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen. We're gonna find out.
I think that we just sign the papers here and they probably have like the paddle boards like down near the lake and they like walkie-talk someone and say that like we're coming or something. Walkie-talkie. Isn't that what it's called? Walkie-talkie?
Yeah.
It's called Fashion People. I don't even know who I am right now. I'm wearing Ryan's sunglasses. But, you know, it's better to be protected than fashionable at this point. We are walking down to the water. Apparently it's like a 4-minute walk. And we're gonna start paddleboarding. So we are back from paddleboarding, and y'all, it was so much fun. Like, it was so hot. So apparently it's like illegal to swim in Lady Bird Lake, which was so unfortunate because it didn't really even look like that nasty. I think that they just say that because like there's just shit in the water and like they don't want to get in trouble. But like I kind of fell in and no one said anything. I mean, obviously there's not like people there to say stuff. We went to Live Love Paddle and we did it for an hour and 45 and it ended up being like $25 per person.
It's 54 a piece. It wasn't really that bad.
Wait, 54 per?
Oh wait, 54 total.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
It's like, so yeah, it was so much fun, and I feel like it's worth it to maybe even get like the whole day and just go out for like 3 hours.
I don't think they do the whole thing. I think other places I did.
Oh, okay. There were honestly a lot more places closer to the city, which I feel like we're gonna try out next time because we had to like paddle kind of far out towards the city, and that's where we wanted to like, you know, be. So we might find another place next time, but that place was also really great, so highly recommend them. So at first the water was really cold, but then it just got so hot that we were like almost starting to get immune to the temperature, and like nothing was like cooling me down. I wish I could have had a water bottle because literally when we got back to the car we were dying of thirst. I'm glad I finally got to be in some water because the pool's closed, but we just got a message that it's open next week, so thank God. But it's right when Ryan starts to work, so that sucks. So we are about to call an Uber pool, and I really like that Austin has this because I don't know if Atlanta has it. I feel like they don't. Do they? Oh, okay. I first did an Uber pool in San Francisco, and I thought it was a really cool concept because it's a lot cheaper, so.
This is the strawberry sangria sake.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
My favorite. First roll is the rock and roll.